Good morning, everyone. We're live at the Sewing Gallery, whether you're watching us later, YouTube, or this morning. Welcome to our Facebook Live. We do it every Thursday morning at 9:30, or at least we try to. We have quite a bit to share with you today. I wanted to show you this because this was on sale last week. It is the panel. I went and chose colors with Kathy Bolton. I made her cut them out because she was at the store. So I didn't give my friend any credit, but I'm giving it to you today, Kathy. But she helped us cut the 3-inch squares is what we ended up using, and it turned out beautiful. Got a baby quilt to make, probably a fourth of a yard or an eighth of a yard of all 5 of these. And then we just cut it in 3-inch strips and we went around it. And I wanted to show you that this morning because sometimes you don't know what to do. We just put a different spin on it just to give it a different look. So that's exciting. Now, on our Facebook, on our website this month until I think the 19th, we are having deals on Valentine's Day gifts, fabric. And these are the ones we've made up. This is made up by Quilting Treasures, so we wanted to show you that. And this is one of the new fabrics we have in the Valentine's Day. So it's real pretty. So be sure and check out our website weekly because we're all the time putting something new on it for you to see. We've got our class coming up. Why do I want to take a 2-day Easter tier class with you? Well, you get this whole set, everything to make it. The only thing you have to have is your embroidery machine. You have to have threads, stabilizers, and hoops. Come in, leave your machine because it's 2 days, and we pick up on Saturday from Friday. This is truly the way that you learn your machine is coming into class. It's $179 whether you do it home alone or you do it in the store with Christy, Betsy, and I. We're excited about that. Then we have this coming up the end of February. So we've got your 4 classes lined up the next 2 months. This is the Rising Star. You pick your fabrics. And it turns out beautiful. If you want to make it bigger, you would use more blocks. And that means you got to buy more fabric. We always like for you to purchase your fabric, pre-cut it before class so that we can help you with your sewing techniques, your ironing, your pressing. We try to help you every way we can to push you forward. So we're excited about that class. And then we're having this on March the 16th. Check out our website. So if I tell you the wrong dates, this is the 27th and March the 9th. We are waiting a week in between, and that gives you time to get it done. This will be done with the blue tiles. You will buy a panel. It's got 2 pictures on it. You'll do one. You'll buy backing fabric. We've got the pillow forms in stock now. They're 20 by 20, which will give it a fuller look. We have the invisible thread that we're recommending, but if you want to use color thread so it pops, that's your choice. You will have to have the basic set of blue tiles and bring these with you and your markers. Now, in the blue tiles expansion, you can get more embroidery done. We're going to teach you how to use the blocks, how to mark your blocks on your fabric before you begin. Because whether I'm doing quilting on the long arm machine or you're quilting at home, you need to have some type of diagram written down so that you have a path, because you got to follow the instructions of your setup of it. So we're excited about that. This morning, we got lots to tell you. Oh, we've got this class set up for April. This is day spa. So you'll make a soap mat, put your soap in, and rub your skin with it, and soap comes out. A bar of soap. You don't have to use what's that store at the mall? Bath and Body Works. You don't have to use the pump. You just put your little bar of Dial soap from the 60s to the 2000 in there. I still like a bar of soap. I just do. Then you will make this. You can put your essential oils in this, put your makeup and stuff in. Look how pretty. It's lavender based. You put this on here too, so it's like custom. But look how nice this bowl is. Kimberbell is coming out with a new CD with the bowls, but look how pretty that is. So we're doing, this is a one-day class. It's 129 or 149. I think it's 129 is what we have. Please sign up for our classes. We'd love to have you in class and have a good time. Sewing Gallery puts out the best gift cards because we give a gift box with it, so you don't have to travel to your nearest Walmart, CVS, Walgreens. We have them in the store, and we give them to you for free when you buy a card. I slept good last night, but I'm kind of walking around myself. But and so I've told you about all the classes, told you about the Valentine's deal that's online. You got to watch our website weekly because Mary and I planned the whole month out together before the month. So this is Betsy. She's going on. This is 5 and 6 block, and or 4 and 5. She bought 6 and 7 last night. So Betsy's trying to be the overachiever, Christy, just so you know. But we wanted to show you to push you forward because if you do these blocks as you go along, they're not hard, and you also get to learn as you go along. The new giveaway that's starting today that you have to register for is the new Quick and Easy block tool. It gives you step by step. So you have to sign up, gives you different sizes of your blocks, but you have to sign up for email and your birthday card. I had somebody to email me, I guess, yesterday and said we were closed Monday and they were going to use their birthday card that was sent to them online. Folks, you got to use that online. That's the purpose, is to give you the discount by you shopping with us online. It's not an in-store discount. It's only online, just so you know. These are gift cards. We have e-cards that when you purchase them online, you purchase your stuff online. It's just Shopify does not, we can't do two separate ones for gift cards and e-cards. But either way, you're in good shape. But birthday cards, you have to purchase your stuff online. I just wanted to remind everybody. Lots of new stuff. Let's talk about the Queen Bee. I'm going to leave it up one more day for $99. Christy and I have worked so hard to make this happen. We got all the kits in yesterday. We have 4 pictures left. It's the last 4 months, so they'll be on. This is the kit for January. I tried to keep them. I'm not swallowing this morning. At a fair price. So all of the kits are based at $10 except for one. This is the first one. And I got them all here. And let me mention this. You get this free, the design. But these, you have to purchase the embellishment kit. And Christy and I laid these out so nice and neat. This is this month's. We've got your kit for you to be able to do all of this. Now, we don't have you the jar because Rick told me he wasn't giving out all of his cannon jars. So this is February, and we priced them at $10. I tried to keep the price fair. you say, well, I think that's a lot of money for this. Well, if you go and buy your white leather, your camel leather, your metallic stuff, your fabric in your stash, you try to find it all, you won't. You'll have to come in and buy the rolls of the product. So that's February. This is March. We have the kit that goes with it. It's got everything. You even get this, and we kept it at $10. So we're just trying to give you nice incentives so that you don't have to work hard. All you got to do is sit down in front of that machine, print your instructions out, download from Kimberbell, and you get to go with it. Makeup bag, we made the small one. That's what we did the kit for. And we put the clear vinyl in this one. We put a zipper. We put the ribbon. So nice deal, $10. Well, that is wonderful. Good morning, girl. Thank you for joining us. This one is going to run $20 because we put the belt in it and we also put the bag in it. So we've got a couple of those and we hope you will purchase those. Now the Tic Tac, we're waiting on the bags. We've got only one that we haven't got done, Christy and I. This is the pin cushion. It gives you all the fabric to do this. You got to stuff it with your own stuff. So there's a few things you have to have. This is the Traponto. We didn't include the pillow, and there's a description that's taken me a couple weeks for everything because I listed everything that is in the kit. Fabrics, whether it's flex foam. This has got flex foam in it in order for you to do the Traponto. So we wanted to show you that. And we have the 8x8 pillows in stock. We don't have the bags yet, but we have the glitter, all of the things to do this. Of course, you're going to learn a different stitch on this, and I told you that last week. But this bag's real cute. I think it is. That'll be out as soon as that comes out. We'll share it with you so that you can get it. But think about getting your embellishment kits now. We've got you an embellishment kit for the mud rug. We even put your batting in it to where all you got to do is just do it. And then this is your small freestanding lace. This is all of Kimberbell's new designs for the 12-month program. It's more intense. You're going to learn different things to do with your embroidery machine. If you're not good at your embroidery machine, this is how, and you get better by doing these. I mean, I've watched Christy and Jill do both of them, all of these. We're just excited. Kimberbell let us have them all so we could pre-do them. I know there's no other shop that's went that far, so we just keep going, raising that bar. This is the cute little pot mat. So, and we put you the batting, everything to do it. And the reason we didn't show all of these right away is because, like, we had to wait on this fabric to come in and this fabric. We had the other. But it's an opportunity to learn. Some people says, well, I didn't do any of mine last year. Well, now listen, folks. We make it as easy as we can. We do you the embellishment kits and everything. That's up to you when you get behind the machine. That's your responsibility, not ours. I wanted to mention to you, we have Noah's Ark. We have it in the charm pack, and we also have it in the layer cakes. Great baby quilts to give, cost effective for you to do. Or you can buy the 10-inch layer cake, and you can get 4 sets of the 5-inch squares out of it. So you can have 4 pre-cut baby quilts if you just cut the 10-inch square down to save you a few dollars. Because baby quilts, people don't realize the cost of quilts. but a quilter does. I wanted to show you a new collection that we just got in. Honey Bloom. I couldn't think of that one either this morning. These are beautiful. These are put out by Three Sisters. We have the whole collection. We'll have fat quarters next week because Doreen will be cutting them today, or we'll cut them tomorrow. But we just got these in. It's a beautiful collection. It is very soft. It's got the blue is real pretty, the baby blue and the soft yellow. You could even make a baby quilt out of this collection, but happy colors, because 5 weeks time's going to change, and I'm so excited. I wanted to share something else with you. What we're doing the 25% off today is we are doing the scissors. We're doing another pair of Karen Buckley scissors. This has a smaller length compared to the blue ones, the pink ones that we showed last week. If you're doing small stuff, such as applique, or you're cutting something out, these are perfect. These are regularly $29.50. Wanted to show you that today. That's our weekly deal. I love Creative Grid. Can't have enough Creative Grid. This is a 4.5 by 12.5 inch ruler. I like shorter rulers when I'm cutting pants to be hemmed. I like it if I'm using smaller pieces like this so I can cut it. And what's really nice about Creative Grid, that's all we carry as far as rulers that gives us an array of different sizes, is because you can see it so well, the lines. And it also has the, I know you can't see it, but the non-slip grid dots on the back where you don't have to buy them, and, you know, they peel off if you put them on the other ones. And I like it because it's not in your face. When you look at it, you can use it. But it's Creative Grid's my rulers to go to. We wanted to show you that. Noah's Ark, we have this on sale today, the 10-inch. And we have Ellie, the layer cake. So these are pastels. We talked about a different collection last week, but these are very soft colors. They're sweet. It's small print. There's a few large prints in here, but this is another great quilt to do baby quilts in, or to do something beautiful to go on the couch, a throw. So they're wonderful. They're out with a new one, you guys. It's called Stash Busting with the 3-yard quilts. So Elizabeth over there in Beckley and Tammy Todd, you girls, I just wanted to show you this. You can also, I've started putting, if you remember, this where you can see what patterns is in it online on our store. It just took me a little while to get that, but it was requested. So I've started putting, as new patterns come in, where you see how much yardage or what designs is in it. These are going to be on sale today. The Brother bobbins, the empty bobbins. There's 10 in a pack. Now, I put that on sale today because you never have enough bobbins, but I put it on sale because I'm going to talk about bobbins now. This is our education class that we're going to talk about. And I'm going to tell you some of the things that happens, and Scott can key in on this as I go. But I wanted, for the folks that use Brother, I'm always out to reward you with a discount where you can get what you need. Many times, and Scott will answer this, people come in, they have the wrong bobbin. So I wanted to show you some different sizes of bobbins that we have right here in our store. This is our standard bobbin for Brother machines. This I'm going to lay these back down. This is a bobbin, a Singer bobbin. And I asked Scott if he'd move closer. But if you see, the bobbin set, I don't know if I can tell it on this, set a little higher, the Singer bobbin. You should not try to cross over with a Singer bobbin with a brother machine. Two things are going to happen. You possibly are going to get nesting on the back, looping, or you're going to think your tension is messed up. And then you folks that has owned off-brand machines, I'm just going to say, you start messing with tension. I was thinking this morning, we've been selling machines 12 years. I don't mess with the tension, ever. And anybody that uses brother machines knows what I'm talking about. But if you mix up your Singer bobbin with your brother bobbin, chances are you will. Now, we know that these two bobbins will not fit in a brother machine. These are two different ones. They're Singer. So Singer has many different bobbins. One's higher than the other one. One has a rim on the bottom. And the other thing is Singer has a dome type setting on theirs. Yes. And these are bobbins that you get from these. These are pre-wound bobbins. I like pre-wound bobbins for my embroidery, just so you know. I wanted to share a secret with you that I learned the hard way. Because people will go online and buy from these companies, and I just knocked one off, Scott, because I got strings on it. I was told that there's no difference in these two bobbins when I bought these. These are Gamble bobbins from Gamble Company. This is a brand X. What a lot of you guys do, you go online and you buy these bobbins pre-wound off of some chain store, Amazon, whatever. You go through life and it's kind of like, life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get till you get there. And at some point, they'll mess you up because they did on my machine, on the Gamble. And it's not a selling point. If you want to mess up and pay me and Scott big money to tell you that you had the wrong bobbin, I don't use these bobbins in my machine anymore. They're back there. This is the Gamble bobbin. There's a difference. The cutout of them is totally different. That's so important, you guys, when you're using bobbins, is to make sure, put your bobbins of your Singer, Janome, whatever, in a different box, or Bernina, and put your little brother bobbins right there beside your nice machine that you have. These are called Class M, and these are too. Class M bobbins is for quilting machines. Class L is for sewing and embroidery machines. So, and I got this out because we sell these. This is the Class M, and these fit perfect in there. Now, the small ones just slide around. So, just know if you're buying a bobbin saver, that you make sure you get the right size. M is for quilting machines. L is for sewing machines. That's important that I tell you. And I forgot to get one of these. These bobbins is for the 1600 machines. It's a straight stitch machine that brother makes. It's a wonderful machine, or the 1500. And I was going to show you, I don't use these metal bobbins in these high-end machines because it has a magnetic force on the bottom of the casing of the machine. So these are for Kenmore's, the old brother, the poppy and bobbins, but you can still use the plastic bobbins that you use. Now, there's a correct way to put your thread on your bobbin. Right, Betsy and Jen? You stick your thread up through the hole and you put your bobbin down on your machine. You click your gauge over so that it starts. Now, if you do a bobbin and you're trying to cook supper for your husband or your grandkids or for you, and your bobbin ends up mushy, that will give you false problems with your tension, your sewing. It just won't turn out good. My advice is when you push in on your bobbin and it's got thread on it, make sure that it is very firm. If it's not firm, you're going to think that you've got tension problems, and then you're going to either try to fix it yourself or call your husband in there that doesn't work or do machines and mess it up. So it's got to be firm on your bobbin. Okay. If not, you won't end up with good sewing. Now, I brought these two out to show you. These are pre-wound embroidery bobbins. These are for the older Brother machines like the 4000. And you'll see this says 11.5 and this says 9.2. As standard today for all the Brother machines, it's the 11.5 in size. If you try to use these flat, these are flatter. I don't know if you can see that. So they're flatter. So the bobbin is smaller, flatter than the new ones. Now, we also have the pre-wound bobbins in this, and it's a 90 weight thread. You can use this on your high-end machines. It's just a heavier thread for you to use. This works great on your NQ 1700, your VM 2300. I think I got them all. But you can use these on your XP3, your XJ2, your XJ1, your XC1, your XC2. So I wanted to show you and talk to you about the bobbins. Now, the Class M bobbin is for quilting machines only. So I wouldn't want you to pick up the Class M bobbins thinking they're the same because they're silver. So, I advise you to contact a store, a small business such as myself, tell the model that you have, so that we can help you with your bobbins. Any small business that sells Brother machines can tell you right out of the gate. And if you're having problems at home, double check to make sure you didn't keep those bobbins that you gave the machine away and thinking that you could use them. But we put them on sale today for you to be able to use them. I always like to promote a nice machine when we do our lives. This is one of my favorite machines. This is the lowest end that we carry in the store because I want people to have good results. This runs around $7.99. No, it's not cheap, but good results is worth spending the money. These are your icons with each thing that it does, the stitches, the decorative stitches, the zigzags, the decorative right here is all in this. You got buttonholes down here mending too, and you have a little bit of font to do lettering for quilts that you want to label. You can't increase the size of this. This machine is not an embroidery machine. It is just a machine that has a lot of wonderful capabilities. This is the winding of the thread here, the bobbin winder. And these also have a little thread cutter on them, the curve of it. You can buy the table extension for this, and it's really nice. It just pops out this part. You keep all of your little tools, your feet down in here. It comes with that. Comes with, I think, 5 bobbins for you to use. A wonderful machine. Some people says, well, I don't want to put that much money into it. And I think, well, I don't know what to tell you. But it also has a threader, which is wonderful for seasoned eyes. It has a cutter, needle up and down, a reverse, And also what's really nice about the Brother machines is you can use all the machines without the foot pedal. I don't know if you've been sitting there and doing this and your leg gets out there when you've got a foot pedal. So I like Brother machines. Yes, I want to sell them because I think they're great and they're user friendly. And it's got a tension gauge up there. I never touch that tension gauge because I'm using the right bobbins. I'm using cotton thread. You know, thread is as important as the bobbins, the correct bobbins. If you use that dual duty heavyweight, I've done it. And after I sewed it, I run my hand across the seam that I've sewed, and it has that bumpy feel. And I'm thinking, God, there's something wrong with the tension. It's just the heavy weight of that thread. So we wanted to share it with you today about the bobbins. Maybe all of you guys know, but you know, a lot of times when people call in, they'll say that they're having trouble with their machine. And I try to ask questions and get you to go through your machine so that maybe we can fix it with that support that we give, that great support. Or we throw the phone to Scott and he FaceTimes you to try to help you. Because, you know, if you purchase from us or if you didn't and it's a Brother machine, if we can help you over the phone to save you a trip, your time is valuable and so is ours. But when we asked you, did you change the needle? Yeah. Did you check your bobbin? And what's really nice about all Brother machines, let me stop there. It has a diagram on the machine so it reminds you how to go. Did you check the bobbin? Is it mushy? Yes, yes, yes. And we kind of want you to go through those steps with us because maybe there's just something that you missed. Instead of saying yes, 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 let's walk you through it. Check to make sure your needle's up as high as it'll go. There's a little dot where the needle comes up to. You need to make sure it's pushed up. You don't know the times that I've done that back there when I'm changing a needle out from a 9014 to a leather needle. And if it's not all the way up there, that will create a problem. And I want to show you one last thing that is so important on a Brother machine. You decide that you need to clean the inside of your machine out, okay? And you take this off. And you take your bobbin casing out. Some machines don't have the ridge here, but it needs to be lined up with the split of the machine or straight up and down. When you take your bobbin casing out, we're referring to the black. Every Brother machine has a white dot here, and there's a white dot on the bobbin casing. Now, if you take that bobbin casing out, and this wheel is turned with this ridge about here or here, it will cause you problems and it will make it sound like a rattle in your machine. So the important thing is you want to make sure your wheel is up this way. This smaller machine has a ridge in it. You want to make sure that your two dots is lined up, your bobbin casing and your dot on your machine before you take it out and start cleaning it so that when you put it back together, you're not having problems. So once we finish this Facebook Live with you this morning, go to your Brother machine. This is only on Brother, folks. And that's why they're so user-friendly. Look at your machine. Open up the front. See the two dots. Make sure it's lined up. If you need to go in underneath your bobbin casing and clean out, and remember that. That's such a good golden rule. Or come back to our Facebook Live on YouTube and watch it with how I showed you. Ridge has got to be straight up. The two dots has got to match. If your wheel is not turned straight up and down with your needle up in its highest position, you will have problems. Thank you for watching us today and hope to see you next week. Thank you.